On the news tonight, Christians mark Good Friday. Police assure citizens of peaceful Easter celebration. Plus, Governor Paolo hands down capital punishment for kidnappers in the state. Good evening and thank you for joining us on the news tonight, reaching you from Benin Network Center, and I am Good Luck and Naomi. Happy Easter in advance. Now, it was a moment of deep reflection and spiritual solemnity as Catholic faithful converged on St. Francis Catholic Church, Benin City, to observe the Station of the Cross, a symbolic journey recounting the sufferings and crucifixion of Jesus Christ. Joy Igbo was there and fired this report.
The devotion drew a large congregation of faithful who participated in the symbolic reenactment of the Passion of Christ. Moving from one station to another, they reflected on the suffering, crucifixion, and death of Jesus Christ.
It's what my father told for me. The crosses you must bear are lastly products of your daily life.
The exercise, marked by prayers, hymns, and moments of silence, served as a reminder of Christ's sacrifice and the essence of the Lenten season. Reverend Father Andrew Bian described the Station of the Cross as not just a ritual, but a journey of faith that helps Christians connect deeply with the Passion of Christ.
Our Lord carried his cross and he hung upon the cross for at least 6 hours for the redemption of mankind. We are reminding ourselves as we replay the theme of Satan's defeat 2,000 years ago that we have a God who has sacrificed for us. And now we are to sacrifice for him because he has done it all for us.
Some faithful also shared their thoughts on the spiritual benefits of the exercise.
As a Catholic and as a Christian, what you just witnessed is dramatization of the Passion of Christ. Show it passionately in drama form, depicting what took place 2,000 years ago.
I'm so happy that I took part. I felt it. I felt it. I have to know him very well. I have to follow his commandments.
The event, which forms a key part of the Church's Holy Week observances, is also a Good Friday liturgical activity by Catholics worldwide in preparation for Easter. In Benin, Joy Igbo, NTA News.
Good Friday is a solemn day for Christians around the world, a day in which Jesus Christ was crucified. But many wonder why some faithful abstain from meat on Good Friday. The question many are asking today: do Catholics still stick to the tradition of abstaining from meat on this day? Victor Otola sought to know if these traditions still hold sway and why, and this is what he brought back.
Bless us.
The religious observance of Good Friday is marked by activities which are reminiscent of the period of the suffering and death of Jesus Christ. On the other hand, Good Friday is also a day of abstinence. One of such abstinences is from meat. This tradition, which is held as acts of penance and sacrifice, is identified especially with the Catholic faith.
No, the abstinence of meat to Catholics is not a mandatory something for you to say you should really do. Self-denial, denying yourself of some certain things.
We abstain from meat, eating any fish, show bring us closer to God. We give to other people that don't have. Today we have nothing like eating meat.
Catholics, we believe that as you are eating meat and doing this and doing that, you are just at least eating Christ, like eating his body. Are you hearing me? That is the time he gave us his body, and we do it in memory of him.
Health is important, okay? If you're an elderly person, if you know your body will not be able to carry you, okay, you should live your normal life.
A Catholic priest explained why abstaining from meat on Good Friday remains a deeply meaningful practice for the faithful.
We as Catholics and Christians now feel that to commemorate him, his death, we should abstain from meat and other sinful pleasures. So it's abstaining, and by doing that, we are denying ourselves of pleasure, we are disconnecting ourselves from the world, and then attaching ourselves to Him, the Lamb of God.
Though many would not imbibe this practice, they believe that the message remains the same: simplicity, sacrifice, and love of Christ. In Benin, Victor Odola, NTA News.
And still talking Easter, Benin City is experiencing its unusual bustle first day of the public holiday to mark Good Friday. Mabel Oruaru was in town to capture the mood in town and how people are observing the holiday.
A move around the metropolis indicates that though public parastatals and banks are devoid of activities due to the holiday, the people are busy finding ways to make the best use of the holiday. The public holiday has afforded some Benin residents the opportunity to visit recreational centers, spend time with family, and attend to personal needs.
Like me, I do like solitary places. That's why I came. I came quite early, so I don't really need too much noise. But you can see now the crowd. This is not the crowd I used to see. It has drastically reduced.
This time now, it's good. No wahala for this government where we get. It's good. We work, we get money. We dey work at the chop small.
Well, we thank God for everything because we still be alive today.
Some persons need to go out. I had no chance to go do some shopping for the children because again it's weekend and they have a lot of things to do. So it's nice staying at home and having some time with the family.
The purpose of the holiday is reflecting the birth of Jesus Christ, so we've observed that one, and also a good time to rest.
Thank God for Jesus, where we get today as a Good Friday. So everybody's okay. We are still living in Edo State, and Edo State is okay for us to live.
Nigerians are reminded to use the holiday to replicate the lifestyle of love that Christ exhibited. In Benin, Mabel Owaru, NTA News.
Now, determined to ease the financial burdens of workers and retirees ahead of the Easter celebration, the Edo State Governor, Senator Monday Okpewolo, has paid the April salaries and pensions of civil servants and pensioners across the states. The early payment, which comes several days before the end of the month, reflects the administration's commitment to the welfare of its workforce, senior citizens. Now, the gesture is in line with Governor Monday Okpewolo's policy of prioritizing people-centered governance and ensuring that economic challenges do not hinder citizens from celebrating key religious and cultural festivals. Statement by the Chief Press Secretary to the Governor, Mr. Fred Itua, indicates that the prompt payment of this is to support families in preparing adequately for the Easter celebration. The government reassures the public that it will continue to prioritize initiatives that improve the lives of the people, emphasizing that the welfare of citizens remains at the heart of Governor Okpewolo's leadership agenda. You're watching NTA News. Let's take a break now. There shall be more reports when we return. Stay with us.
Two things will excite you: the warmth and welcome of its people, and of course, the class and style of its hospitality business. Randeki Gold, home of hospitality like no other, located in one of the most serene environments in the ancient city, truly classy and exquisite with world-class facilities, fully equipped digital multipurpose hall with life-size, ultra-high definition LED screen, 180 square meters king-size swimming pool with bubble bath, enough to leave you breathless. The exotic Ariel's Bistro and Grill restaurant with variety of continental dishes, especially some of the rarest delicacies you can find in town. Fact is, a visit will truly convince you that we are gold. Randeki Gold is the gold wing of the prestigious Randeki Royal Hotel at 6 Uhenui Street off Ihama and Boundary Roads, GRA Benin City. www.randekihotels.com. Randeki Gold, our hospitality is gold.
no dey tell person everybody must to see with their eyes Uyi Technical Generator Shopping Mall, the headquarter for generator matter. You do well as you make it easy for everybody to get generator, whether na small one as my pocket reach or Perkins and Mikano generator. All answer present for Uyi Technical. For quality generators for borehole, air conditioners, office, business or personal use, them full ground. All our generators come with correct spare parts and for better price. We still get grinding machine, pepper mill, sewing machines, lawnmower, borehole pumping machine. How many I go fit talk? Come take your IC for the generator headquarters, Uyi Technical Limited, number 79, 81, 83 Mission Road for Benin, and all other Uyi Technical branches. Uyi Technical Limited, affordable quality generators for everybody.
Audio Jungle.
Discover the perfect getaway at Rollers Resort and Hotel, where exceptional service meets unforgettable experience. Our beautifully appointed rooms offer comfort and relaxation after a day of exploration. Refreshing swimming pools and exquisite wining and dining options, sumptuously prepared local and continental cuisines, and our shawarma is to die for. Explore our well-suited event center, conference hall, and ample parking lots for all our guests. It's so welcoming and inviting. Visit us at 104 Sapelo Road beside Con Oil Filling Station, Benin City, or book your stay right now at www.rollershotel.com or call these numbers and create memories that last a lifetime. Rollers Resort and Hotel, where ballers roll out in numbers.
38 years in mind of late Mrs. Rose Iguodala Edori Nee Wangwe. Remember you today as always, your dearly beloved mother. You were indeed a mommy and were inspired by your accomplishment and the many lives you touched. The virtues you instilled in us have continued to blossom and flourish in all our feats of human endeavors. We miss you, mommy, as the vacuum created by your exit can never be filled. To live in the heart of those you love is not to die. We are actually consoled by your sterling legacies. Sleep on, mommy, until the resurrection morning, where we shall meet to part no more. Fondly remembered by your children. Please join us as we celebrate the blessed memories of mommy on the 19th of April 2025 at Stevik Event Center, 29 Adesua Road, GRA. Time 1 p.m. prompt. Signed, Mr. Ogbeta Iria Edori, for the family.
Even when I was bad, you showed me right from my
Thanks for being there. Now, the Assistant Inspector General of Police, Zone 5 Headquarters, Benin City, comprising Delta and Edo State Police Command, AIG Salmon Dogo Garba, has commended the efforts of the senior officers for their move in curbing crime and criminality in their areas of responsibility. He further charged them to continue to improve and enhance their anti-crime strategies to see crime reduce significantly. This was at a security meeting with Commissioners of Police, Delta and Edo State Command, Deputy Commissioners of Police Operations and Criminal Investigations Department from both commands and the zonal management team to brainstorm and re-strategize on how to successfully reduce crime rates to the barest minimum. Statement by the Police Public Relations Officer of the zone, Tijani Momo, indicates that the AIG also met with area command, squadron commanders, and intelligence officers from both Delta and Edo State Command. He charged them to be on top of situations at their respective AORs and to mobilize their DPOs to respond promptly, efficiently, and effectively to all incidents that occur within their jurisdiction. AIG Salma Dogo Garba further directs the senior officers to be proactive in their respective commands and to persistently encourage their personnel to maintain the highest level of professionalism. The AIG Zone 5 Benin also uses the opportunity to extend warmest felicitations to all Christians faithful on the occasion of Easter celebration. He assures citizens of adequate security measures to ensure a hitch-free, peaceful, and crime-free Easter. And now, any kidnapper caught in Edo State will face death penalty by hanging, as the state government is committed to signing the death warrant of convicts. Governor Mando Pebolo disclosed this at a stakeholder session at the Uromi, where he had an interactive session with leaders and members of the Arewa community in Esa land. It was in a bid to address the issues of kidnapping in Edo that the Edo State House of Assembly passed a bill amending the Kidnapping Prohibition Amendment Law and Related Matters 2013. The bill prescribed death penalty for kidnappers and mandates the confiscation and demolition of properties used in the commission of their crimes. Governor Pavolo in this meeting says government will not bend the rules but apply them strictly.
There is a new law. It doesn't end in demolition. Because we want to render person useless, government will also render you useless. And we will not stop there. Those people, we are going to bring them to the public and execute them. That is the law. I will sign it. So this is a bad news to those that are planning to be a kidnapper, or those that are already there that will not want to withdraw immediately.
The governor also unveiled plans to set up a more effective security outfit to undergo training in modern-day policing with an enhanced remuneration, as well as plans by government to secure visitors in the state.
We will all be involved in the security. The security we want to do now is this kind of security that you will be paid salary, you become a civil servant. These vigilantes are going to work with the security agents.
Alhaji Bawa Umar, chairman of Arewa in Edo Central, and chairman Uromi Cattle Market Alhaji Isa Mohammed appreciated the state government and the Onoje of Uromi on their stand, pledging their support to the state government. Other speakers, including General Sessi Esek Highway, retired, appealed to the Arewa community to ensure they have a database to be able to account for all their members. From Uromi, good luck. And the people of Esa Northeast and those of Agbede in Esako West local government area of Edo State will soon have a sigh of relief as the link road connecting these areas are in their various stages of completion. Governor Paulo paid an unscheduled visit to the project site for an inspection. Here's the report. The project is among the ones the administration contracted upon assumption of office. The road en route Uromi, Unewa, Owesa, and through other communities leads to Agbede area. It will serve as a link road to eastern part of Nigeria and other parts of the country. Governor Pebolo, while inspecting the road, walked the long stretch checking to ensure that contractors handling the project use quality materials and work according to agreement.
A thing of joy to me and came into Mr. President the New Hope agenda, developmental strive. I think I've not even done anything yet. So we'll continue to strive hard to see that we develop our state. That is the essence of why people voting for me.
The residents of the area are pleased with the state government's gesture.
This road, we know they passed on before.
Okay.
Everything spoil, but now everything they okay.
If rain falls, I no see where we go pass. You no go see where we go pass for this road. Don't try for the other states. Not be only yourself. Both Benin, where they enter, they see many things where they do. They try well. Thank God bless them for us.
There are high expectations in Edo Central that lack of motorable roads, which has been a major concern in the district, will be given prior attention by the present administration in the state. In Benin, good. You are still watching NT News. Let's take a break now. The concluding segment when we return. Stay with us.
Mama, you know I love you.
38 years in mind of late Mrs. Rose Iguodala Edori Nee Wangwe. Remember you today as always, your dearly beloved mother. You were indeed a mommy and were inspired by your accomplishment and the many lives you touched. The virtues you instilled in us have continued to blossom and flourish in all our feats of human endeavors. We miss you, mommy, as the vacuum created by your exit can never be filled. To live in the heart of those you love is not to die. We are actually consoled by your sterling legacies. Sleep on, mommy, until the resurrection morning, where we shall meet to part no more. Fondly remembered by your children. Please join us as we celebrate the blessed memories of mommy on the 19th of April 2025 at Stevic Event Center, 29 Adesua Road, GRA. Time 1 p.m. prompt. Signed, Mr. Ogbeta Iria Edori, for the family.
Even when I was bad, you showed me right from my
This is to inform the general public that a Toyota Hiace bus belonging to Ameusa Motors with engine number 2611735 ETR, chassis number JTF XOX22P0062115, registration number FUG538ZY, color white, has been declared stolen. The Hiace bus was stolen at Agbo Town, Delta State. Date 14th of March 2025, time 3 p.m. Anyone with useful information about the whereabouts of the stolen vehicle should contact the nearest police station or call the following telephone numbers: 0034719058 or 08074116441.
Thank you for being there. And then up next is Sport Updates with Gift George as guide.
Nigeria's under-17 female football team, the Flamingos, are putting finishing touches to their preparations ahead of Saturday's third round 2025 FIFA Women's World Cup qualifiers against their Algerian counterpart. The match is slated for Remo Star Stadium, Ikenne, Ogun State. Both teams are desperate to pick one of the tickets for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup, which takes place in Morocco from October 17th to November 8th, 2025. Algeria will be aiming to qualify for the FIFA Under-17 Women's World Cup for the very first time, while Nigeria's Flamingos have made it to 7 out of the 8 editions of the tournament since its inception in 2008. To basketball, young grassroots basketball players in Ota community of Ogun State now have a quality basketball facility to train and develop their skills in the game, with the noble basketball court by former Dodan Warriors player Adiola Ajayi now in place. The players in the community can now pursue their dreams of playing at the highest level. About 200 young basketball players also had the opportunity to take part in a 3-day camp where they learned the fundamentals of the game of basketball by top coaches.
Our short-term goal is just to have a spot where the kids will be able to play basketball, especially in this area. You know, we have a lot of kids in this area, they don't have that, proper gears, they don't have the resources to be able to go down to Lagos. Hopefully bring some coaches that are going to come down, spark kids, and from here they can be able to get to the next level in their entire life.
To European football, Manchester United beat Lyon 7-6 on aggregate in a thrilling encounter on Thursday night to set up a semi-final clash with Athletic Club of Spain in the Europa League. While the Athletic Club defeated Rangers by 2-0 to set up the semi-final clash with Manchester United. Second semi-finals will see Tottenham take on Bodo Glimt, who became the first Norwegian club to get to the semi-finals of the competition, as they shocked Lazio 3-2 on penalties, while Tottenham defeated Eintracht Frankfurt 2-1 to set up the semi-final clash with Bodo Glimt from Norway. With Sports Update, Gift George, NTA News.
That's it on the news tonight. Thank you for watching. To have a pleasant night rest. Good night.